Hello. Okay, back to streaming. Hello, train lover. The other person asking for the British train station. Sorry. Okay, we are back. Let's. Uh, okay, live now. Sorry, figuring out my stupid chat. It wasn't working. Today we are working on people's builds. There's a lot of builds I want to be working on today. One of them is the mushroom house that Capybara was asking for. It's definitely one I want to make today. Hello, train lover. You're the person asking for the British style like railway, right? Saw that comment earlier today. Definitely train station is what I want to work on, but not today. I don't know where to put it yet because I kind of want to actually work throughout the city. Someone asked me for a subway station, so might be cool to make a whole like train area. Maybe like in here and then have tracks go like under. Make like a circle around. I'm not sure. But it'll be pretty cool nonetheless. But I do want to work on Mushroom House today. Let's actually get the mushroom stems. Probably use some white concrete as well. What else am I gonna use? I'm not sure. Let's just make a beginning shape. Start with a circle. One. Wait, that's wrong. Not a circle. I'm making an oval over here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Start with that. Bone blocks go through the mountain. That's an interesting idea. Thing about the mountain is it starts on like water, so I'd have to pick an interesting place to put it. But it would look sick to make like a tunnel of some sorts. Bone blocks. That actually could look pretty good. It's gonna be some texture, but I think bone blocks actually they have more of that mushroom color, so I think I am gonna use bone blocks. We can still texture a little bit in like this stuff, but okay. I wish Capybara was here. Sup? How's it going? It's been a few days, huh? Making the mushroom house that Capybara was asking for. Gotta get the shape right though. problem with mushrooms, they don't go straight up. So it'll have to go up and then curve in a little bit, and then the top will surround of a large, probably one of those like red mushroom ones. Because they always curve in a little bit. The stem. Like shape wise, they're like. It'll be like. They're not. No, that's not even the same. And then it's the kind of like a round top from there. That doesn't even look right. Maybe I need another layer on the outside. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Cool. How's it been? Finally working on builds after this whole terraforming project. That was fun, but I've been really excited to get back to some actual builds. After this, will probably be Bloodborne House, because I've had I think their name was Ryan. They've been asking for a while. So I'll probably try to get, I'll just stream my normal 3 hours and see how many builds we can get done. It'll probably be 2 or 3. That's not right. That's gotta go in. I should just put this one in. I don't know what I'm doing. Gotta sneeze all of a sudden. That ball is curved exactly. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's simple. Perfect. Like that. This is gonna look all strange. I built this all wacky. This doesn't look like the middle. It needs to look like the middle. Perfect. Huh. It's not looking great just yet. I think it's missing some height. Opinion. It's supposed to be a natural type block, I guess, but it's definitely missing something. I'm not getting mushroom from this. I think it just needs to be a little taller on this part, like circle like at the top here. Yeah, that's looking a little better. And then that should show like this. Okay, it's not bad, not bad. Bring that up to like 2. It'll work. There's a wall over here. That's not how this works. Looking nasty. I just feel like I'm doing the whole terraforming thing again. I'm done terraforming. Okay. I think it's getting that mushroom shape. Once the top's in, it'll really look like a mushroom. Right now, obviously, it looks like nothing. Missing still this. Okay, I think we're gonna bring this height up one more. I think that no, it's gonna add some height to it. Oh, I forgot to start recording in Premiere Pro like a freaking moron. That's bad. I'm not in Premiere Pro, and I don't want to restart, but that sucks. That sucks. That's pretty bad. That's bad news. I don't want to restart this, but that sucks. I have to add a lot more detail in here. Red. Let's use the red mushroom. I think there'll be red concrete. And honestly, what? But yeah, we'll use the concrete for now. We'll add a few of those in. But I want this to be pretty tall, probably around there. And then go out. Like drop over it. It looks one good. Let's follow the exact shape because I want like maybe here. So that's the middle. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. So another 1, 3. After that, it's just 1, 2. After that, it's a 1, 2, 1. I think that's good once we get it all in. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 1. Yep. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. Okay. Now we can make a circle. Doesn't have to be a perfect circle because it's a mushroom. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to connect. Like that. I honestly feel like the mushroom might need to, like this part might need to be tall. Because I'm not seeing. I can see it as a mushroom. I just maybe another layer at the top here will add the vibe. Put some stuff on top, maybe. That. Perfect. Okay. We're gonna fill it in and then texture it because I think that's gonna be easier. It should be pretty simple. Just make sure the circle kind of touches down here. This one. Okay. Just like that. We're getting the mushroom shape. It's coming in. That in. Do that. Perfect. Bottom in. Okay, we're getting that shape in. We definitely need details, which is what the white concrete's going to be for. Okay, just like that. Now it's starting to look like a mushroom, huh? Now let's add a few spots of white. Actually, it might just be better to set spores in. Yeah, I think the white just stands out too much. You want the to look more like spores, I think. That. Okay. This. Looking pretty good. We'll still add some white concrete. It's like the bigger spores. But I think we might also want a different texture of red. Because I feel like at least this stuff doesn't mix with the concrete super well. Let's see what else we can get going. Wool might work. Red concrete powder would be a drag, but it might just work. Let's see. We just need something to combat these two colors, or at least textures. Make them fizz into each other a little better than they are right now. Why red concrete powder? I mean, red wool is not bad. Not bad at all. I think it has more of a fleshy texture, which makes it more mushroomy, I think. So just add it in the spaces next to the spores, the actual mushroom block. So it mixes in with the concrete a little better. Terracotta, not a bad idea. There, red stained red terracotta. Oh, that does look more mushroomy. Right. It has more of a fleshy tone, I think. I mean, mushroom spores do look kind of sporadic. Kind of strange in a way. So, a lot of different texture isn't too bad. I still want that bright red, which is why I kind of want to keep the concrete, but okay. That's looking pretty. I think my least favorite part is these white bits, to be honest. I think there's too much going on. I think the actual spores provide enough, so I'm gonna get rid of it. So far, that's just kind of bothering my eyes. Like they're too bright in comparison to everything else. That's better, I think. Now the hard part here is the bottom. We have to get this to connect. And I think what it would do is create this a little thicker up here. Bad. Not bad. Not bad. There is something missing. I think a lot of mushrooms have like spores down there. Maybe calcite, or is there another mushroom texture I could use? We're looking through blocks. We're looking through blocks. Direct my work. Oh no, I want something that stands out. Might be cool to have some frog lights. It's probably these ones. I don't know if there should be a whole layer of products, so. The underside is supposed to have spore-looking things. Maybe having like a light source as it would be. It's a few here and there. I kind of like it. I'm liking it. Not a whole layer, but just enough to make it stand out. I like that. Okay, I think it's time to work on the actual house part, because so far all we have is a big mushroom. So it would be nice to add some texture in. So let's get that mushroom block back out. Mushroom, and just every now and then. I think I just want it mostly on the bottom. A little bit of mushroom texture. just to first of all to break up all the bone block, just to add texture. Not terrible, not terrible at all. Okay. I think that's looking a lot better. I think it's time to add doors because we are making a mushroom house. Not so let's add spaces for windows. Probably on every side I'll have at least one window. That. At least one. That's pretty good. Now we gotta pick a variant. I usually choose spruce, but maybe we throw in the mangrove and keep that red going. That would look like part of the mushroom. I want to look like something. I think I'm gonna go for jungle. Still got that. My mouse just died. Can you believe it? Are you kidding me? Okay. That. I think that's good. Obviously, it needs more detail than. Hey, I'm gonna put a door there. So I might actually want the door sticking on the outside. Probably gonna fill the ground with coarse dirt once we decorate the place. So let's go ahead and start that real quick. And maybe we do stick it up here, but we get some more jungle. And to make we want the door to look built in. So we'll get some planks. That's too. No. I see it. I see it. It has more of a house vibe to it now. And we'll get these trapdoors. And then what kind of glass should we use? Honestly thinking like a yellow stained glass to match those. No, I don't like that. I don't like the yellow. Maybe a lime? Maybe lime. I don't feel like it's earthy enough. This is weird. I've probably never used brown glass in my life. But maybe brown. I feel like that's too hard to see. Like you can't even tell there's glass there. So this orange maybe? If not, we'll just stick with our regular white stained glass. That would be cool. A little farmland with mushrooms around it. I think we are going to go with the orange stained glass. Yeah. A little farmland. I do plan on decorating the area. So honestly, having a little patches of mushrooms probably all around the thing, it's going to look pretty nice. I feel like this isn't perfect. I feel like the actual house elements aren't standing out enough. You might add like a balcony or something like we put out a little hole in it. I mean, entryway, like jungle stairs. Oh, that looks stupid. Guess we'll need something like there. And then might be too much jungle. Yeah, that looks really dumb. Oh no, I just feel like it's missing house elements. Add a little, get some oak or something. No. I just want to make it look like this house. You know, it's a lived in. It's not, it just doesn't have random windows. So let's, you know, it'd be cool if we added a little bit more mushroom. So, like if we looks like it had a secondary canopy. I don't think they're called canopies, but and then somebody has taken that secondary canopy and made like a little bit of a house out of it. Not a house, a balcony. Not bad. It's only missing detail. Let's destroy this. Add in some wood, and then obviously let some on the inside. I think that's looking cool. It has like a little balcony, which would be on the second story. As you fill this in. Yeah. So it's only too tall. Could we fit a door in somehow? It is a diagonal. So we'd have to put a door there and there. I don't like the door. I actually liked it when it was just like a hole. We could finish off the fence. I feel like it's too much jungle covering up everything. So far this has been my favorite variation. Let's go ahead and let's fill in the rest of the windows. So it'll be pretty simple since we have a design. Like that. There's a here. Okay. That looks nice, but I think it would be cool if we had some like lanterns hanging off. Maybe just every few randomly, there's just some. That would look cool. Lantern. How's that look? I don't know if that looks dumb or not. I don't love it. I don't hate it. One of those things like I feel like it cuts off some of the view. Yeah. It is a mushroom. Making a mushroom house. I know. It was a comment. Comment from Mushroom House. Um, I don't know if that looks good or not. I don't know if I'm liking the lanterns. We'll have to figure it out. Now we're gonna add some mushrooms. Some of these mini mushrooms in here. Probably make like a farmland. I actually start by digging out an area of coarse dirt over here. Well, can you actually oh, you actually, oh, what? Oh, yeah, you can only place mushroom gems on rocks and mycelium. We'll have to use mycelium. Just make little patches of it. Put some of these, and then we'll build some like small ones. Just patches. Mini mushroom. We'll need more. Yeah, the mycelium looks weird because it's not. Wait, how to get this on coarse dirt? What? It wouldn't let me. I'm so lost. Even more lost. It'll. Oh, darkness. You can either place on mycelium or it depends how dark it is. Man, how did I forget how mushrooms work in Minecraft? What am I? Bye bye. Have fun at work. I know you won't. Okay, now we're gonna make some mini mushroom. Really simple. We're just gonna do this, then a little circle. Pretty simple mini mushroom. Well, I think that's too much this stuff, so I'm going to replace it with red concrete just to set up. Make this one a little taller. This one's not tall enough. Okay. Doge build. Well, I'll be honest. I'm wondering what do you mean by Doge? Is that like meme dog? That I've been wondering because I got some builds. I'll be honest. I'm lost on. And I just like someone keeps asking me for a purple raccoon house. I don't necessarily know what that means, and is it up? Is it up for interpretation, or like what does that mean specifically? That's pretty good. I wish I could make slightly smaller ones. Mushroom. It just looks dumb, but I just feel like from this to this, it's just not. We could add some. Is it? I'll have to look for it. I always forget what it's called. This stuff. Actually, let's add some more. Let's throw some blue in there just for funsies. I mean, it's already a little bit of purple. Mycelium. Making a little bit of a mushroom forest to surround this build. Maybe we should add, what's the other type of mushroom? Yeah, a few of the brown mushrooms. Like make one or two of these the brown ones. I'm not sure. But this should definitely be on both sides. So we're gonna take some mycelium. Place it around randomly. Throw some mushrooms in. Here and there. And then we'll throw where we're gonna have some actual some can't do that's next to the wall. Can't put that in. Right there, probably like right here. Put some small mushrooms in. Then we're gonna replace the rest of the ground Worcester. Just won't get that in. Worcester's probably one of my favorite path blocks. I don't know what we'll do at the back. It's not enough for another build, it looks like, so might just have to make it like a path. I don't know. Or just throw more mushrooms in. Who really knows? But for these, I do want some of the brown mushroom. Besides, so they're always kind of flat. Make it, yeah. They're more plain than the other one. That looks weird. I feel like that's weird. Not right. That's stupid. Stupid. Because there's not one over here. Let's throw like a large one in the back. let's actually just make it circular, stuff like that. Be a little bit bigger than that. One simple like that, and then these smaller ones would be more red. Curve a little bit. This one curved really weird. Okay, and this will have to. Yeah, you want to misplace mushroom blocks, you gotta basically restart. I don't like this one. It's too close to the big one. Okay. This one. Higher actually. Yeah. So that it place it with this red stuff here and there. That I feel like there's too many of these. The wall's too small for that. Too small. That. How's it looking? I think it's looking pretty good for a mushroom house. These are too close together. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just placing blocks. Maniac. Okay. Nice. I think that's a cool looking area right there. I think we did pretty good on this. A little bit of a path. Looks weird with everything else having it. I think that looks pretty sick. Nice little mushroom house. Okay. I don't know what's gonna be back here, but we're just gonna fill it in with mycelium and oyster for now. I don't know. We could probably throw some mushrooms in too. I don't think we'll use this area at all. This is taking a large portion of our building space, is what I was getting worried about, but it's okay. I mean, we have infinite building space. It's just this area that's, because of this, has been cut out a little bit, but once we fill it up, we'll just make another area. It's not that difficult. We'll start here. Throw in some of these small mushrooms. You know what? Let's bone meal. Let's bone meal one. Let's put a regular mushroom back here. I forgot they look like that. Honestly, just retarded. Let's go. It looks dumb. Bam. Self-made. Oh, no, still not great. Still not great, but okay. Throw a few more of these. Oh, we never put these over there. Okay. Never put these on this side. Forget that. We'll put a few next to this. Hurt. Actually, we won't. It might hurt. That is pretty good. Though they're missing some of these. They're like little spores I've made. Throw some frog lights in here. On a few of these mushrooms. Those don't get them. Only these will get them. Weird. It's like I've already made spots for them. Throw some light in the whole thing. Looking nice. I think we'll end this build right there. Unless y'all want me to do the interior, but I'm horrible at that. I'm absolutely garbage at interiors. One of my main design flaws. Oh, but no, I'll put some lights in. That'll be fun. Lights, camera, action. Get out of here, bat. Well, the outside's done, so I'm gonna stop recording. We'll make a little time lapse out of all that. Probably do that tomorrow, which why I decided to stream every other day, because I will need time to edit these builds and make them into actual videos. So that's why I've said stream every other day. Okay, Mushroom House is done. Kind of wish Cappy was here. They were on stream a lot last week, but not so far this week. But they're the ones who wanted that. Another one on my list is the Bloodborne House. Might have to do some research on that. Wish I had a second monitor because that would help a little bit there. I usually just use my phone if I need reference builds. Well, let's see if we can find a picture of it. Going on Google Bloodborne. Bloodborne House. Looks like it's really hard to tell which one to do. There's some very simple style ones, and there's very complex ones. Obviously, the complex ones look better. They look kind of castle-like, like a Victorian, maybe. Victorian house. Yeah. Yeah, I like the Victorian. The Victorian is the one with the detail in it. But this is more of a dark Victorian. The actual Bloodborne style. This one's nice. I could use detail. I like this one. These are unique. They're both a lot of Gothic detail. It'll be hard to design. A lot of Gothic type detail. Let's see if I can look back again at the Bloodborne house. Because there's this ArtStation Yarnam house, but that doesn't look like what I'm going for. Let's see. I'm not 100% sure what the Bloodborne house is. This one looks sick though. I'm looking at Bloodborne, just pictures of the Bloodborne game now. It does have like a, and I do see how it's a dark Victorian style. I'm about to just play Bloodborne to figure out what I'm supposed to do. That's crazy. Oh, they got, I'm looking at Minecraft Mega Build right now. This looks sick. What does that mean? It looks like mostly deep slate. Probably what I'll be using. Deep slate. And oh my god, this build is sick. Victorian's strange because it starts as a square on the bottom and then it leads it to more of a pointy build style. Very intriguing. Castle-like almost. I was thinking over here, but honestly, I don't know if off space. Pictures I just saw, man. This might have to be for later stuff. Maybe over here. I don't know, having a Victorian house up there seems pretty good. Let's see what I can design. That's the real question. Let's get some deep slate out. Builds will probably be mostly deep slate. So we'll go ahead and get some deep slate out. What else? Ooh, this actually looks sick somewhere in it. Start out with structure. Because it's mostly square. Leads in. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 7. 7's good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then middle 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Oh, I did that perfectly. Honestly, I don't know if that's big enough, but there'll probably be an extra tower back here. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. I want the towers to be pretty square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So that'll be the first 2 towers. So let's end them off right here. Make just 2 perfect 7 squares. Oh wait, I messed that up. Huh? Yeah, I did. Because then they can point out at the top. We can go back by a little bit. Do another 7. Let's just build in 7. 7. That looks nice. And then we'll do another 7 square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ends out in the back perfectly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 7. Connect them like this. And then those towers, one of them is slightly taller and one of them won't be. I'll make an easy kind of shape. I want to make a shape, but I definitely don't want all to be deep slate, but go up to like here. Let me think. Then it'll point up. Oh, I forgot to press record again. What's wrong with me? Honestly, what's wrong with me? We're gonna act like we didn't do any of that. I have one job. I make time. Well, it's not a job, but I make time lapses and I keep forgetting to press record. I'm talking so much. We didn't do any of that. Let's think about floors wise. We want 3, probably be 6 each. So 1, 6. That's first floor. So it's they're actually 5 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. So that'll be the 3 floors. They don't actually have to look like this, but that'll be that way. We know where to add the detail in. Actually make them look like floors. So I'll just build that high. We're getting the simple detailing at the moment. This is also going to go all the way up to there. And then it's going to split off. Because these are going to go a lot taller than that one. Okay. We have a very simple shape right now. Very simple. But the thing about these is difficult. Victorian. Which means we basically just started. Because it's all about the detail in these. Started. It's okay. Perfect. Okay. Simple shaping. Now I do want one of these sides to have actually I'll look at some reference photos again. Because a lot of these they have like a under balcony kind of. Not under balcony, I don't know, an overhang. You know that works. So obviously the hard part about any of this is going to be the detail. But initial shape's also important. A lot of these they have little towers like hanging off. That might be something we want to do. Because my initial picture is this one. It does look very nice. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's okay. We definitely, the door is going to be 3 wide. It's going to be large. We actually, we're going to want it like that, I think. Yeah. Let's get these, let's actually build these up. Let's build the roofs in so we know what they're going to look like. Okay. Like I said, these are going to be separate. 1, 2, 3. Like that. They're going to be separated into 3 sections. It'll make it easier. Why is this one look taller than those? 1, 2. Oh, for domestic. Must be like this. Oh, I didn't make it tall enough, did I? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. I didn't. That looks better. It does. It's all being changed. That up again. Oh, not bad. Yeah, that looks better. Actually, I might keep that a little lower. Doesn't look bad. Or I might, this might be the only one I raise. I like that. I don't know. I like how it's not perfect. Who knows anymore? Yeah, it's just something really simple and actually decorate this out. Let's start out with deep slate. We're gonna be using, honestly, maybe not even deep slate. Let's see what building blocks we have. Get to the stones. Stones are gonna be where it's at for this build. Honestly, some nether brick might look good. Blackstone might work. That's it, but I'm not liking that. Still should be stone texture. Well, like it stands out. We might just keep using deep slate, to be honest. Just different variations of it. Think about these, they're supposed to have tons of detail. Now, it's gonna look strange, but we're gonna get some just regular. Actually, might use stone. It's almost too light, but it has the texture I want. We'll see. We'll see how it looks, because you won't see a lot of the stone. It's more of a background, a detail. Because I think we're gonna get some walls. Hey, cool dude. How's it going? We're going to use. Do these connect? They do. I don't want them to. Actually, is there a way to stop walls from connecting? If we use iron bars, I don't want it to connect. Oh, these connect now too. I almost hate that update. Oh, and that's the wrong. That's Blackstone. I need deep slate. Plate and let's get the tile wall. Actually, let's get the polished wall. What are you doing? Listen, I'm cool. I'm trying to make a Bloodborne inspired house. One of my requests I have. I make this mushroom house earlier. That was another request. I'm working on filling out the terraforming project with requests and stuff. Yeah, you can request me to make you something. I don't know if it'll be done today, but definitely be something I work on. Do that. And glass. Let's get some glass. I don't want anything bright, so we're just gonna use regular, our normal white stained glass. Oh yeah, it doesn't connect like that anymore. I'll have to put the glass one back. I'm gonna put detail in the build. So I think I'm gonna want bam, bam, bam. Like that. I do not like that at all. What is this? The top I want. That would be cool. So we're gonna put that in. not like that. I did like some bit. The plan was to have, and then throw maybe some. What's a word slab? Can't even think of a word slab. And then you know what? We'll just throw some. Yeah, not bad. Some stones into turret. I just put in some more walls. Oh, it's missing something. That. No. Still missing something. It's still not good. Well, see what other blocks can we use? I mean, this is a slightly darker tone than that. Still not the solution. Oh, actually, bricks. I'll just do. That. Not terrible. Now, this is probably going to be one of the more important parts. I get this in correctly. Because then the roof starts. The roof's going to be strange. Mainly because it's not going to be regular deep plate, I think. Not going to be a weird color. Let's go up by, it's going to be pretty tall. Like this. Well, we'll be pointing. I don't want it to get it like that. I think 1, 2 is going to look better. And then the sides will just be like this. That. We want to be pointy. It's Victorian. So let's do that. And then I do want to go up like that. Is that what's going to happen? So now this goes like that. Go 2. Go again by 2. It will go 1. That. That reminds me of that other house I made not too long ago. And bam, I think that's honestly pretty nice. for the first section. This looks bad, but I think once there's a darker spot to it, it'll look pretty nice. Now this one's gonna have to be sectioned different. I think every we like that. This part will just be some random mumbo jumbo. Just rakes intertwining. That. We gotta fill in these. This part again would just be kind of pointless, but probably just be sectioned off area wall. I'm not liking that. So I can dump to. There might be those things where this side has to be at the same height as that side. So go up, and then this part will have just like this. That looks horrible. Absolutely horrible. That looks bad too. I really don't know. This one could look just like this one. Then matching would be a problem. This one matching would be too much. I kind of don't want it to, so fair enough. What I think I'm gonna try to do is make it round at the bottom. Like that. This to go and this to go. Oh, that's horrible. It's too long. Let me go there, there, and there. Probably. hate it. I don't love it. I think there is way too much deep slate brick. Let's try to find another form of deep slate. Cancel that. Deep slate. Even it's weird. It's just weird. I think this part could be smaller to make this part fit in. So I'll actually make like a weird shape. Make this look more pointy, I guess. And then what? I kind of like it, kind of don't. And I think what I don't like is that this should be the roof texture. Actually, roof texture is regular deep slate. Then it mixes in with this too much. Make this stick out a little bit. Let's do classic that. Still not liking it. A lot of trial and error sometimes when you're building this stuff. Okay, this might be dumb, but whatever. None of this weird deep slate. And we still make this stuff the weird. So far, my favorite option. Still don't like it though. Still do not like it. This would have made that part. Even worse. Even worse. What do I do? I like the concept. Can't get the blocks to not look like blobs. I feel like there's not enough contrast. A little bit too much contrast. It won't look like a Bloodborne house. Good. My favorite concept so far. No, from afar, with all this deep slate, it kind of mashes together, I think. Not enough between the light and the dark. Alright, let's give shape to the door. This door's gonna be right here. That's gonna be the main door. Go ahead and stick the door out a little bit from the actual building. That's gonna be in stone, just like the rest of it. That's not gonna be perfect. Wait, this. We'll just go. We'll separate it different, like here. Like that. Probably do that here. That. Not terrible, not terrible. Finding the door there. And the window. Not bad. Hi, how's it going? I'm not looking at comments because I'm distracted with builds. Problem. I need to look at comments on my screen. Let's get some, just some spruce. Some tough on the doorway. Button. Like that. Top here, just put like one of those big windows. Want more, but if we push it back, it's actually I still want to. Actually, we use stone brick. Or that is not right. Yeah, 2.2. Here. Oh no, I can't do 2.2. So whole build is 7. We gotta have a middle there. How do we make a circle-like structure there? That looks, I don't even know what I did there. Thing I ever built. I don't know what I'm doing. I just wanted kind of a circle, but it's hard to make. This, that, and then I guess this looks like this. That, this, and that'll be this. That's not a circle. I didn't make it big enough. That's probably the best build to do. Not bad. Not bad. Just not that perfect circle I wanted. But we'll still make a little outline of it. Not terrible. Missing something. Maybe there's. I wish we could. I need to power an iron trapdoor for it to fit there. Yeah. Could always just put stone brick here. Like that. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. So keep it like that for now. This is gonna have to be one higher. To add our details. But I think weirdly enough, we're actually gonna stick this one out where we make the roof. How did that go? Let me set up. Not this, but that's all I can do for now. This roof is going to be different. That's why I wanted to stick this one back. It's still gonna go up like that one, but it's gonna end up a little bit more pointy. I think I actually want to go in like a circle pattern. End off at a 3x3 square. So like that. Right, 1, 2, 3. I guess I'll end, yeah, 3x3 square. I'll end there. Like that. I do want, I'll probably have like that. And then we'll decorate the top. Okay. Layer in here, and then decorate the top. Yeah. I don't want that. I like it. It's just not terrible, not terrible. And we'll actually there we go. So we'll get a slab maybe. So such a sound for the next one. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. I'm gonna fill this in with something. This all uniform. Okay, I'll be back. I'll get something to drink. I'm back. Just got something to drink. Looks like there's nobody here. So it's okay. Okay. Working on Bloodborne House. Finished Mushroom House. I don't know, and this top, but might be a little hard. But let's fill this in next because I think I'll make it look like the other side. So it'll be pretty simple thing to do. Bam. This part, that's pretty simple. Just that. And then stone. Stairs. The stairs go. These are actually right there. I don't remember where these are. They are. Oh. Actually, see. Interesting. Those don't actually have to be there, to be honest. But you know what? I'm gonna keep it. Those are just a mistake. Now another detail. Let's see, there's Western glass. Wait, on top of that, actually a block. Just put blocks across for now. Figure out the detail later. Top of those blocks is more stairs. Slabs. Fence. Rest is stone, except this 1-2 stair doesn't arch like that. Rest is that. Take layer with that. Bam. Basically remade that side on this side. This looks a little dumber now that it doesn't need no roof. Not bad at all. I feel like my shaders aren't on. They weren't. My shaders haven't been on. No wonder everything looks like garbage. Shaders. I love my shader. This one is sadly going to be different. I want this on this side. So I have to figure this out on our own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is right here. I can still keep that because that's been kind of hidden. That's not bad. This will be hard. I think we'll just put the windows in. Just simple windows. This makes sense. Oh yeah, it only goes up 5. Honestly, this probably go all the way up to the top of this. Be a larger portion. At least a little different from the other one. It now that there's more windows, it has taken a bit of the, it's not as gothic turns, so we gotta add some more detail in. Less detail on the windows, but larger. Gonna do something like that. That looks better. Yeah, we're still missing a lot of detail here. So, how is this phone built? A lot of detail with just some of this gone. So we'll start filling it with stone and then we'll add detail on top. One of the first bits of detail on this one is the walls that lead all the way up to the top. Remember that. Okay. And then this. Actually, this might be strict, but some gates there. I think that would be a little add-on. Then we'll do the normal, pick that up. That. Obviously, the middle's missing a ton of detail. So we'll go ahead and we'll separate it there. Not this. I'll just put a big window right here. And to help add detail, I'll fill in the sides of the window. This. I'm not loving it. Hating it. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, thicker. I think if you look at it from afar, it's not terrible, but here's a side of the build. But still. Oh, there's too much deep slate right here. one of its issues. Go to the same to the other side. Okay, then we'll add the walls in. And then I don't think there's walls there. This sticks out though. And then looks like that. Yeah. And then there is fence there. Another layer of the wall. There's actually something there. Destroy that, replace it with this. And fence. Then another layer of wall. This separates like right there. And there is one. And window. And up here, I don't even recall what it was. Let's throw in some detail. And let's surround. Window with just some stone. No. Still, maybe we should watch these two. Yeah. Kind of like that better. Okay. Next part we're gonna have to figure out. I think these are gonna come up. I don't know if I want them to be taller than these. I think I want one of them to be a lot taller. Hard option. I think we need to figure this out. How is this part gonna work? And I think I have decided it's just gonna edge up a little bit. It's not as fast as its friends there. And it's gonna stop like right there. And then we put some on top of that. Okay. Put all that up here. And here. And then here. Stop. So this side here. Here. And then I'll have all this space in the middle. Let's just make this one story higher. And then we'll give it that roof to make it a little bit taller. So go. Let's bring this out like this. And 1, 2, 3. Don't throw that detail in though. That. So. Then a little bit of detail in right here. It's not bad. Okay. Oh, I missed the top. And then we can add these bars in. No. No! Set up that and actually add the bars in just like that one. That's looking pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Okay. And then we still need the detail of the actual walls on that part. But I've added basically a whole nother story. So I think what we're gonna do is so much taller. Add this in. And we'll actually copy this side. That, and that. To fill it in with stone first, just like we did that one. Missed. Okay. This. Oh, we have one layer left. I don't want to put another. No, we have 2 layers left. I wouldn't mind them both being window layers. Don't want to be too bad, so let's put in windows, but we can make that one more of a decorative window. That in. Just like that. And then this one, we'll make probably all four sides because these sides actually stick out from the top. Some form of decorative window, like, I mean, by decorative is like more of a square. Let's actually, this design over here. Oh, actually, I don't think it's big enough. Yeah, I don't think this is big enough. Might be just right, actually. All we really need is that, and then this again. This is spruce. It's just right. We're still just gonna move it. Nope, hate it. Absolutely hate that. Oh, we just get some stairs. We have some right here. I just want to make that part look kind of round too. Yeah, I like that. We'll have to make every side like that. So put that in before we even put in the glass. So we'll have to. And then this will have to go there. Because the window is just right. And then what was the decoration here? That part will be covered, so it doesn't matter. Okay. This side. Perfect. And this side. Actually, oh no, it'll be just like this in positioning. Okay, and then we can put glass in. We'll probably just use the glass blocks. What did I do? That'll be easier. Basically made a lighthouse out of this one, but it's okay. Looks kind of cool. The actual like multiple layers of glass. Okay. Now we're done with this side and this side. We've done most of this side. We still need decoration here, but I do want to pull this in a little bit taller. So we're gonna go by 3. So we can make a 3-layer. And then we're actually gonna follow this roof design, just like we copied it for that one. So how does this one go? It's actually only one layer. One layer. It's actually a layer in. Should be easy to pull off. We'll also go by 3, so it's a little bit taller. So 2, we'll go 1, 2, 3. Two, 3. And then we'll go top. Like that. Oh no, that's right. That accidentally did by 2. Go like that. Yep. We should do it over here. Fill this in. Okay, let's add some spikes to it. Let's go like this. Okay, how does that work? Not too shabby. We're gonna add this up here. These to here as we did the last one. Okay. Looking pretty good. I feel like it kind of disappears within each other. It's not bad though. Now if I remember this about the decoration part. Do the simple version. That sticks out, so this goes in, up again, and it's right there. Yes. Okay, we gotta start filling this in. I don't know how to fill this in yet, so we'll do this first. And probably copy this. And we'll do the same as this. Okay. Seems to be a running. Feels like I'm building like a manor or something, you know? This part will be more windows. Actually, do I want it to be windows? I might just add a little decoration to it. I feel like we've had enough window padding. We'll just make something simple. Yeah, something silly like that. Okay. Gonna add this and this. Next. Okay. That looks bad, so. Now we're still missing the entirety of the back of it. Copy this from that side. And then the back. I miss? Okay, I didn't. Okay. Perfect. And I don't know. That's back here. I'm gonna add a window back here. I'll just make one of those simple ones. Like this one. The thing is built it's tall enough to look over the wall. Just like that. No! I hate glass panes sometimes. They're a pain. But sorry. Wall and not bad, not bad. Okay. This part's gonna be different. It should be like that part. So we're gonna fill it in with stone first, just as we have been doing. The building is starting to look like Luigi's Haunted Mansion or something. And go ahead, do that. I don't know what to do back here because this window would be. Why would you add a large window? There's no reason. So, you know what? Well, there's this detail on that other side. It's too shabby. Yeah, it's not terrible. Not terrible. It's all that matters, really. It's the backside. It doesn't really matter that much. Okay. Bad. Not that bad though. Honestly, this is harder now that we're at a point. It's like you really need doesn't need windows and stuff. Like even that window is basically pointless. We'll throw some windows in anyway. These will be able to look over the wall. So you know what? They're still useful. Yeah. This I'll basically just copy this side. So point. It's missing that one. No, it's got one right there. Oh, this is just simple. And this. Bam. I like it. I like it. Okay. Now, this is the height of ending that this part up. So I am going to put some walls across. Ooh, oh no, it won't. I just won't touch the window. Then I'll fill it in with stone. I'll actually get rid of anything that hangs out. And for this stuff, we'll go ahead and we'll fill it in with more of that. Might as well surround. This part, we'll just keep that surrounding. So everything works together. The main question is, do I put a little tower in the middle? Will a tower in the middle make it look worse? Will it make it look strange and hide the details in the back? That's the real question. Because I'm liking this at the moment. But the top could use some detail. But I kind of like how it's open up here. So I don't know. I just put some small. Like, this is a 7, so. Just like, it looks like a way you could get up to the roof if you wanted to. That's on the sum up. Must be 3x3. Then we can go ahead and put like detail on it for no good reason. I don't know. It's kind of looks stupid. Hello, train lover. I don't know when you left, but someone asked for a Bloodborne house a few weeks ago, so that's what I'm working on right now. They've been on stream a lot. Figured I should make theirs. Bloodborne inspired. There's a lot of builds in Bloodborne I have learned research, but it's more like a dark Victorian style house. That's what I've been working on. Let's see. I could actually just put a spruce door up there. It's the size of a normal door. Bam. It looks like a way up to the roof. I don't know. I feel like if I put another tower, it'd block the other 2 towers. So that's more of just like a little thing that leads up to the roof. And this is more like a giant balcony. Not balcony. I don't know the words. Rooftop. Yeah, like a mansion in a horror movie. That's exactly how they Bloodborne's builds look. This doesn't look great. I'm gonna go like that. I think it looks pretty good. I saw some Minecraft builds when looking this up. They are insane. A lot of detail into those Bloodborne builds. This one's definitely a smaller project, so not as perfect, but still a lot of fun. I think it'd be cool to have actual doors in here, so I am going to see if I can make it look normal with doors. Oh, I don't have I don't actually have a regular door. Yeah, that looks a little better. Okay, we are going to end recording, and we'll make a time lapse out of that later. I could make time lapses on stream because it's in Premiere Pro, so it's not. I mean, it's in Minecraft, so it's not that bad. But I don't know if people would be into watching me make a time lapse because I use the replay mod. Thanks. There's sometimes it's like it's hard to tell if something looks good because after you build something, you always think it looks slightly worse. If you like, because you know, I guess because you know how it's built, you know where all the detail comes from. You can't really, I don't know. Let's say without shaders. I kind of like without shaders because the blocks look a little brighter. It's easier to tell them apart, I think. But shaders are super pretty, and they're better for time lapses. I think this one's better with shaders than without. I could do these without shaders. It's just my whole game looks. There's certain builds that they just look amazing with shaders on, and I felt more retention on my time lapses. And for some reason, my Minecraft it looks more gritty without the shaders. I don't know what it is. Video wise, like somehow the shaders help the video. Don't know how that works, but thanks. The mushroom was really fun. I honestly found that easier than this. This one was really fun. You were there for the beginning of it, but I don't know if you watched me finish it. Okay, let's make a time lapse together. Show you the process of time lapsing. Those are some long builds, so I don't know if we'll be able to finish more builds by the end of the day. So I might as well make some time lapses. That'd be quick and easy. Done. Replay viewer. Bloodborne is probably this one, yeah. Probably right there's about the middle. But I'll be streaming again Friday. I might stream tomorrow, but Friday for sure. Maybe I'll stream some survival tomorrow. I don't have as much time because I'll be making these into videos tomorrow. Let's see. I like to keep my time lapses around 12 seconds. Then I skip to the end. These long ones sometimes take a while to load. And then I go to the 12-second mark. And then play camera, make sure it's working. It's a little glitchy on the screen, but it works out. One thing about this, though, is I want it a little higher so you can have the roof view. We're going to go back through. We're going to remove our position keyframe and add it again. Move and add. Actually, I think this is more towards the middle. We're going to do that again. And then play again. Yeah, the replay mod is amazing. It's honestly the coolest mod. Now we can press render and it'll show us what we're seeing. That's pretty good position. It's almost perfectly the middle. I'm rendering like this because for YouTube short. So you have to make sure you get it in the middle or you don't see it in the video. Sad but true. But that's really it. I'll probably be ending the stream soon. I do have work and stuff today. Stupid jobs, you know? That one took me a while, about an hour and a half. I really thought I'd get more done today, but certain builds take longer times, especially ones like that where you have to detail every wall and stuff. But hopefully I'll get to post these tomorrow. Well, this one's taking forever. It's because it's an hour and a half. Some builds don't take very long. Mushroom probably, I think it said 40 minutes. It took me about 40 minutes. In this world altogether, I think I have almost 40 hours in it. Something like that. Okay. Exit replay. We're going to go ahead. We're going to end the stream because I don't think we have enough time for another build. One thing about them is I don't like to pause replay recordings because I always forget to unpause or create multiple replay recordings. So if I'm going to build something, I want to build it all at once so that the time lapse works. But thanks for joining in on the stream. I had a few people come in, but you've commented the most, so it's nice to be able to talk to people while streaming. Hope you have a good day, and maybe see you Friday.